Hello, dear students. Let's start Unit 1, which talks about Introduction to Sentences. Lesson 1.1, what is a sentence? Definition of a sentence. Essential components of a sentence, subject and predicate. Importance of punctuation capitalization. Well, then we're going to have a quiz after this lesson. Lesson 2, 1.2, we'll talk about types of sentences, statements, questions, exclamations, and commands. Then you're going to have an activity or a quiz. All right, let's begin with this definition of a sentence. Just keep in mind, we're going to use ChatGPT premium model, which is advanced model, and also um, as a teacher, you just can't rely on ChatGPT 100% or any AI. You must have a teacher to verify the information. And they say that ChatGPT sometimes may produce wrong information. So if you're not sure, then ask a teacher. I'm a teacher here, so I am going to use it because I know the information is correct or not. So let's use it together to learn about sentences and what is a sentence. Okay, let's start with what is a sentence. So before we use ChatGPT, I would like you to understand the main idea because I want to make this course useful for you. So you're going to mix my knowledge and ChatGPT's knowledge too, okay, to make it easy for you. What is a sentence? I would say it's a compilation of thoughts. Like if you say, I like, so I can ask you a question. What do you like? So this is not a sentence. It is not. Why? Because the completion of thought is not there. You like what? Okay? But when you tell me I like an apple, I like an apple. Okay, it's a sentence. Or let me write like this. It is a sentence. Why? Because you told me what you like. You like an apple. So this is a completion of thought. It's completed. Complete sentence. For punctuation, a complete sentence ends in a period. Okay? A complete sentence ends in a period. Or some people say it full stop. A period or full stop. All right? That's the main idea of a sentence. Let's see what ChatGPT is going to tell us. What is a sentence? Let's listen together and also analyze.
A sentence is a group of words that expresses a complete thought. It typically contains a subject, what or who the sentence is about, and a predicate, what the subject does or is. A sentence always starts with a capital letter and ends with a punctuation mark like a period, question mark, D, or exclamation point. Simple sentence, the cat sleeps. Question sentence, what time is it? Exclamation sentence, wow, that's amazing!
Excellent. That's correct information. Okay, I verified this is correct information. But remember, ChatGPT can make mistakes, so check important information. All right, so here, let's analyze it together and explain more. So, complete thought, I already told you about this, contains a subject. What is a subject? So let's ask him this. What is a subject? So the subject is the person or the thing or the topic that we are talking about.
A subject is the part of a sentence that tells us who or what the sentence is about. It usually includes a noun, person, place, thing, or idea, or a pronoun, he, she, it, they, etc. The subject is often the doer of the action in the sentence or the thing being described. Example: in The Dog Barks, the subject is the dog because it tells us who is barking. In She is Happy, the subject is she because it tells us who is happy. Every complete sentence must have a subject.
All right, excellent. So that is a subject. So here, where is the subject? The cat. The cat sleeps. So this is a subject. All right, excellent. So now we understand what is a sentence. And the subject and predicate. What about predicate? What is predicate? Let's explain more. Predicate is what completes the sentence or what completes the meaning. Let's listen.
A predicate is the part of a sentence that tells us what the subject does or describes something about the subject. It usually contains a verb and provides information about the subject's action, condition, or state of being. Example: in The Dog Barks, the predicate is barks because it tells us what the dog does. In She is Happy, the predicate is happy because it describes the subject, she. The predicate always includes the verb and may include other words like objects, complements, or modifiers.
Okay, we're not talking about all this now, but just simple sentence may have a subject and a predicate. A predicate can be a verb alone, barks, or verb to be plus adjective. She is happy. So she is happy. This is the state of mind, her state, her feelings. She's happy. She's feeling happy. She's happy. So the predicate is happy. Okay? So that what completes the thought, that what completes the sentence. That's the predicate. So we talked about sentence and subject and predicate and the importance of punctuation, and also the sentences start with a capital letter. This is the capital letter, all right, and ends in a period, like this one. The cat sleeps. Okay, I want you to understand more of language. So let's draw the cat sleeps for you. Let's draw the cat sleeps. When you link between the simple sentences and pictures, your brain tends to remember what you learn faster than just memorizing something.
Here is an illustration of The Cat Sleeps. Let me know if you'd like to make any adjustments.
Cat sleeps, subject and verb. Okay.
Recording in progress.
Okay, let's learn more about the subject. Okay, it's the most important part of a sentence. Tell me more about subjects. So, the subject of a sentence is a part of that names who or what the sentence is about. It is typically a noun, a pronoun, a phrase that acts as a noun. Okay, let's listen to this.
Sure. Here's a more detailed explanation about subjects. What is a subject? The subject of a sentence is the part that names who or what the sentence is about. It is typically a noun, pronoun, or a phrase that acts as a noun. The subject works with the predicate to form a complete sentence. Types of subjects. 1. Simple subject, the main noun or pronoun in the subject. Example, the dog barks. Simple subject, dog. 2. Complete subject, the simple subject plus any modifiers, adjectives, phrases, or clauses that describe it. Example, the big fluffy dog barks. Complete subject, the big fluffy dog. 3. Compound subject, two or more subjects joined by a conjunction and or etc. that share the same predicate. Example, the dog and the cat play together. Compound subject, the dog and the cat. How to identify the subject. 1. Ask who or what. Ask who or what is performing the action or being described in the sentence. Example, the children are singing. Who is singing? The children. 2. Look before the verb. In most sentences, the subject comes before the verb. Example, John reads a book. Subject, John. Special cases. 1. Imperative sentences. In commands or requests, the subject is often implied as you. Example, close the door. Implied subject you. 2. Questions. The subject may come after the verb or in the middle of the sentence. Example, what is your name? Subject, your name. 3. Sentences starting with there or here. These are not subjects. Look for the actual subject elsewhere. Example, there is a bird in the tree. Subject, a bird. Practice. Try identifying the subject in these sentences. 1. The stars shine brightly. 2. Sarah and James went to the park. 3. Did the boy finish his homework? Let me know your answers and I'll check them for you.
All right. So I'll give you 1 minute to think about where is the subject in the 3 sentences. Remember, the subject can be something doing something, or a person doing something, or a topic that we are discussing. All these could be the subjects. Remember that the subject, we always put a verb after the subject in sentences. And also questions, we can put verbs after the subject. The subject can be one thing, it can be many things, it can be 2 subjects together, or 2 nouns together linked by a conjunction, as we have seen. Let's get back here quickly. Look with your eyes and try to understand before you answer. Something. What's he doing? This. So here is the subject. Symbol, because it's one subject. Symbol. Complete subject, like adjective and noun. Big fluffy dog. Big fluffy are adjectives. The adjectives describe the subject. So all of them together, the big fluffy dog is the subject. Compound, when you compound 2 subjects together, the dog and the cat, both of them do the same action. The dog and the cat play together. So the compound subject is the dog and the cat. And if you take them together, this is equal they. They play together. The dog and the cat play together. The dog, you can say it or he. In formal writing, we can use he. For more formal writing, we can use it. The same thing, especially for pets. The cat equal it or he. Or she, if it's a female dog or a female cat. The subject also can be I, we, you, they, he, she, it. Subject can be I, we, you, they, he, she, it. Remember, we is at least 2 people. So we might be equal to John and I. We, John and I. You can be one person or two or three or more. How would you know that? Based on the sentence. You are a man. So you here refer to one person. You are two men. You here refer to two people. And so on. They talk about two people, John and Nancy, not me, and not you. Talks about other people. They, John and Nancy. So you can say John and Nancy play football, or they play football. He can be one person, like John, and she can be one person, like Nancy, and it can be the dog, or computer, or table. So these the most important things you need to know about subjects. Okay, now let's answer the questions. Are you ready? The stars. Here the subject. The stars do what? Shine. How they shine? Oh, this is something we'll talk about later. So here, this is the stars is the subject. Sarah and James did something. So Sarah and James, subject. Did the boy finish his homework? Did that boy? This is the subject. So in this simple lesson, we learned more information about what is a sentence. Then we explained that the subject can be a person, place, thing, or idea that does something. Then we talked about the predicate, which can be a verb or verb and adjective, whatever completes the sentence. Then we saw a picture for a cat sleeps. Then we learn more about the subjects and types of subjects. All right. And then we practice about how can you find the subjects. We're going to have a quiz on this. We're going to focus on identifying subjects and predicates in the following quiz. Then you're going to have model answer. And if you have any questions, you can ask. Thank you for watching.